Philip and me right now, we're talking about a potential business cooperation. And the idea is that Philip can help me to get a setup with which I can basically train anyone who's ambitious enough to become a content creator. And you don't want to script it and you want to take it out of the moment. You need to have somebody where you feel comfortable. And it's going to be the way it's going to be. And if you both follow the same values and beliefs, then there's nothing that could go wrong. Now your best buddy is your content creator. You can travel around. You kind of like doubled your time by being two person working on the same thing. By then organizing yourself better and better, learning from another on a regular base. And if you take that into a community with not only two person, but 5, 10, 15, 20, we are now 15 people, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. You can go as far as you want. Like I would not have any idea how to manage 1,000 people right now. Probably not even able to manage 100 people, but I'm going to start step by step and then make sure that the quality stays at the high level. Your decision, your life, your future. So we were talking about like Philip and me right now, we're talking about a potential business cooperation. And the idea is that Philip can help me to get a setup with which I can basically train anyone who's ambitious enough to become a content creator. And by that, I don't mean editing. What I mean is really like creating the original footage, because that is really important. Content creators, no offense, but you can find more and more along the way, or like not content creators, sorry, editors. You can find more and more, and it's not the editor you find does not in the first place to solve your problems become your best friend. But if you want somebody shoot like authentic content pieces such as this one, then and you don't want to script it and you want to take it out of the moment, you need to have somebody where you feel comfortable talking in front of. So the idea would basically be to create a fundamental setup of different camera sets based on your ideas, what you want to do, what your wishes are, like what kind of footage you want to produce for your own channel. Then in the next step, build a program which in less than 14 days, so in less than 2 weeks, provide someone of your friends, like let's say you are a coach, you are a business owner, like you're an entrepreneur, solopreneur of any kind, it really does not matter. Content is king, and if you want to produce good content, you need to have a good setup. I can help you with the systems and structures, so you know how to manage everything else, but then the next thing is, you need to produce the content, you need to manage the content, you need to organize the editing by somebody who is abroad, and then use that content combined with a good branding and marketing strategy to get it out there to get more reach and get seen by more people in an authentic way. That's really important. We have enough like scripted stuff out there, and I'm still doing some scripted stuff as well, because it's like some stuff is just to respect your time. I need to invest a lot of time to build, like to write down a script, to make sure that I'm not talking too long, wasting your time by repeating myself over and over again. So everything which is really, really specific and does not have the time to go like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or however long this is going to go, sometimes you really need to script it. You can still do like shorts out of this one, which we're probably gonna do, but yeah. Back to the point. First of all, you need to know like what kind of equipment you like, what kind of equipment you need. Second, you need to have someone shooting you, so you don't have to do that by yourself, because I know it's really like for me posting social media content, which I shoot by myself and stuff, was really weird for a long time, and it still is. And I'm happy that now I have the opportunity to basically produce authentic content without like doing it all by myself. So we need to connect and collaborate with one another to actually unleash our full potential. Because I think I can do that quite good, like talking. Like I think talking is quite something I can. And so back to the point again. So you need the equipment. You need someone who shoots you, and this person should be someone you trust and value, someone you really want to have around you. And with this 14 days program, that person can actually learn and then produce high quality footage for you, which then supports both of you. So you can find like a way to cooperate with another, let this person become your future content creator. You can find a deal. They not always have to be like big money exchange at the beginning. You can also, if you have a good vision, if you have a vision that makes sense for both parties or for multiple parties even, but as more people you try to get involved, as more complicated it is. And that's why it took like 3 years to really narrow down what I want to do with NTNK and not like try to be too fast, because I see like everybody's exploding in the market and like, damn, this one like last year he just started and now he's already like at, I don't know, 5 million in revenue with 100 clients or whatsoever. It's really hard sometimes to be patient, but preparation is the key. If you are prepared and you have a blueprint to follow, then you can actually also, what's the English word for this? Umsetzen.
Execute?
Execute, exactly. You can actually execute, because it doesn't matter how much knowledge you have. I'm sure you have so much knowledge in your brain, but you're just not yet sure about how to structure it, how to organize it, how to link it with your life, to figure out how you can use the resources you already have to then create the life you want to live. You need to organize all the things you know about and you experienced in the past. It's really important, because if you know who you are, what you stand for, and what you want from life, you become unstoppable. Like, there's nothing that can stop you, because you just realize it is what it is. There's like, what should I worry about? I'm going to have hard times, but then again, we go back to the values. The values are the things that are going to guide you and make sure that you keep going. And then in 2 years, 3 years, as always the people say, your future you will be so damn thankful. But to get to that point, to really know who you are, there's so many things you need to take care of. So I'm like going like far away. So that was like the move to that. But the idea then actually is that now you have somebody who actually creates nice content for you, who you value and you enjoy spending time with. So it doesn't feel like work anymore, because now you have a project you're working on together. You build a corporation, you make like some agreements, and you just grow together, and it's going to be the way it's going to be. And if you both follow the same values and beliefs, or like you have like values and beliefs that are aligned with another, then there's nothing that could go wrong, because at the end it's always you, your decision, your life, your future. And yeah, perfect, right? Now your best buddy is your content creator. You can travel around, you can build businesses around, because now you have much more resources. You kind of like doubled your time by being two person working on the same thing. And by then organizing yourself better and better, learning from another on a regular base, compound effect. And if you take that into a community with not only 2 person, but 5, 10, 15, 20, we are now 15 people, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, you can go as far as you want. Like, I would not have any idea how to manage 1,000 people right now. Probably not even able to manage 100 people, but I'm going to start step by step and then make sure that the quality stays at the high level, because what I want to build is a strong team, like really like a team of achievers, like people who do what they say, who stick to their word, and who you can trust, who you can communicate to, who do not take things personal just because of the reason that there's something which still triggers you, which then triggers the other person, because at the end, yeah, we mirror ourselves. Persons which are strong enough, and that can be females and males, and whatever other definition you might have for a human being. Where was I?
You were talking about the things you need. in life.
Yeah, and now, fuck. Yeah, anyways, it was about that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to to launch my program in phases
I can tell you.
to make sure that the quality stays aligned.
You were talking about managing 100,000 people on the
Yes.
way you're going to make sure.
So, you do not need to know how to manage 100 people, 1,000 people, whatsoever. Because maybe you think about, yes, I have some skills, I have some knowledge, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I should do that. Like, you do not have the path. You do not know, because there's so many steps. And I don't know, like, how much time you already invested in it. But by the fact that you watched this video, I know that you already take care a little bit about your self-development and you want to go forward in life. And that's probably already taking you quite a while, still looking for the right people who can take you from where you are to where you want to go. And most people out there, they feel like scam. I don't want to say they're all scam because I don't know. I didn't try it, all of them. But a lot feels really like, this kind of marketing where they put a lot of pressure on you on the phone calls and stuff. It doesn't feel natural to me. So maybe you're still looking for a community as well that is different, that really has a purpose and that really connects all the resources, shares us with one another in a fair and transparent community concept, let's call it. What we do actually, we are going to build our own little ecosystem. An ecosystem which allows us to share our resources using Web 3.0 and by that accelerating our personal and professional growth. Because now, when we know that the people we surround ourselves with share the same values and beliefs, or values and beliefs that are in alignment with another, and we all know, because we have structured systems and workflows, that we are able to technically really work with one another, and we have different skills, and we have a common purpose. It's just a question of time and how good we work with one another, till this one is just like growing and growing and growing, and at a certain point we have a snowball effect. I'm not sure if you're going to post that before or after it happens, but we just said it. And it's always good to have the things on camera you think, because otherwise nobody believes you at the end. That was fun. And then all just started with that one person you decided to build a product with, to cooperate, to use your skills. So one thing you could do today that could change your life forever in a certain way is to think about who of your friends, really thinking about their values and beliefs, are aligned with your values and beliefs and could be a potential partner for doing something together. And then talk to that person. Ask that person if that person could imagine to do something together. And if that person maybe tells you it has fear of doing business with friends, that's something you shouldn't do, you should do business with your friends. But most of the time, or pretty often, we do business with people we think they are our friends. But at the end, the intentions were different, which again is something about communication. And so it's not a problem to do business with a friend, but make sure you know who you are so you choose the right person to cooperate with. That's my saying for today. Never try, never know.